Extinction is the rule, survival is the exception. A famous quote by Carl Sagan, which is relevant like never before in this day and age. As the name suggests, biodiversity refers to the plenitude of flora and fauna on the earth, microorganisms included. The Earth's thriving ecosystems may come across as permanent fixtures, but in actuality, they are vulnerable to collapse. Even without cataclysmic events such as the meteor shower that wiped out the dinosaurs, our land and aquatic systems are in danger of undergoing unprecedented change. Today, human beings are basking in the limelight as the most dominant species on Earth. The dinosaurs reigned supreme in the prehistoric ages before fire and brimstone rained down from heaven. We too are on the edge of an apocalypse, but for self-inflicted reasons. Our impulsive actions directed toward Mother Nature is starting a chain reaction that would consequently come full circle and lead to our own demise. Biodiversity is at the very core of our existence, and we cannot afford to decimate it. The human race is dependent on ecological systems in ways that may not always seem apparent. A good example is the influence of biodiversity in the agricultural sector. The availability of fresh water and nutrients in our natural environment are the requisites for humanity's existence. Man's excessive misuse of pesticides leads to soil and water contamination, which in turn depletes the variety of life in the ecosphere. A decline in biodiversity means exposure of plants and animals to diseases and other risks. This subsequently means accessibility of fewer feed for human consumption, a phenomenon which may lead to outbreaks of infectious diseases as our health is reliant on the ecosystem. Prosperous economies correlate to a flourishing biodiversity. For instance, in our waters, the more toxin-munching organisms there are, the less pollution there will be, ergo reducing the cost of maintaining clear waterways. However, as the variety of life deteriorates, it leads to a scarcity of certain natural resources, which in turn lead to inflation and weakens the strength of our economy. This domino effect is set in motion by the hand of man. If we continue to incessantly neglect taking accountability for our actions, we risk fast-tracking our impending doom. Despite being regarded as the most intellectually advanced life form on the planet, it is already clear our superiority will be short-lived if we do not come into harmony with the natural world. After all, who needs natural disasters when you have human ingenuity?